Hey YouTube, today I wanted to show you guys the driver info screen and the steering wheel controls. So let's go ahead and turn the power on. Now, like most new cars, this Focus has a driver information center with all kinds of data like your miles per gallon, distance to empty, trip computers, and so on. And this is the Focus's steering wheel. It's got a lot of buttons. It's kind of overwhelming at first, but once you get to know it, it's very easy. This keypad over here controls that screen. Down here, you have your cruise control. Over here to this keypad is your radio controls and your mute button. Down here you have your telephone and your two favorites buttons. And back here is the sync lady. So let me go ahead and show you guys the info screen up here. Alright, so this is the main screen, and to get, let me just scroll down here first. You have your trip 1 and 2 information, settings, and your system check. So if I want to go into trip 1, I'm going to hit the right arrow, and that's going to take me into trip 1. And in trip 1 you have your average fuel economy, your trip odometer, your trip timer, distance to empty, and your fuel economy again. If I hit the right arrow again, I get this Ford Eco mode, which I guess it's kind of a game to try to get you to drive as so what I'm looking for. To try to get you to drive as efficiently as possible. So if your flower has all 5 pedals, that means you're driving efficiently. If you hit the OK button, it tells me my current score, and I guess apparently I'm driving very efficiently. And then it tells you to see your manual for more eco tips. So if I hit the left, let me hit OK. If I hit the left arrow, I go back out to the previous screens and back to my main screen. Trip 2, basically the same thing as trip 1. If I hit information, you have your My Key settings and all your keys. Personally, I'm not too sure what this does. I've heard you can adjust some of the settings for other drivers. Like if you don't want your kid, you can adjust certain settings if your kids drive the car, stuff like that. Now we hit the settings button. You have your driver's assist, which is how you turn traction control on and off. And back on. If I go down to lighting, shows you all your lighting options. Display, your navigation info, for your guidance, and then your languages, distance, temperature, units, all that stuff. And the My Key. So I'm going to go back to the main screen. Down here you have your system check, and it tells me all my systems are normal. And back up to trip 1. So that's basically the driver information system. Down here, you have your, let me turn the radio on. You have your volume controls. And then these two buttons over here go through your presets. So if I hit the right button, it goes to the right. And if I hit the left button, it obviously goes back to the left. So that's an easy way to scroll through your presets without having to touch the My Ford touch screen. And then this is your mute button right here. Apparently not, it's not a mute button. Okay, so I was wrong about that. Actually, it goes through your different sources. I don't know why that's an M, but that's odd. Oh well. And then down here, you have your phone to start the call and end the call. Your favorites buttons. And then your sync.
Please say a command.
Help.
Say a device name, like phone, navigation, climate, USB, CD, or radio. To get help with a specific device, say the device name and help, like phone help. You can interrupt me at any time by pushing the voice button. Phone is always active, so you can say things like, call John Smith. To hear an introduction to your system, say voice instructions. For sync support, call 1-877-945-3648, or see the tips available at www.
Cancel.
Canceling.
Okay, so there's a tip for you. Don't say help, otherwise it'll talk to you for an hour. Back here I forgot to tell you have your park, reverse, neutral, drive, and sport mode, your temperature, and your mileage. That's obviously self-explanatory. And one cool little thing that I really like is this little car up here. It basically tells you what's going on. Like, for example, if I turn the lights on, the front and rear lights will illuminate. If I turn the fog lights on, the fog lights will come on. The brights. So that's really cool little nice touch that they added. So, well, I think that's going to do it for this video. If you have any questions, just message me. I hope you enjoyed watching the video. Have a good day.